Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Coolio Freshing Show. So today we got an interesting one for you guys. We're on a different tier list maker. Cause the other one I was kind of having some issues with it. I'm gonna switch back to it at the end of the video to show you guys the final tier list. It's not as you can see, I've erased everything off in the part one. But don't worry, at the end of the video, we're gonna have everything from part one and part two together because I felt like it'd be easier that way. So let's get things started. I think we're gonna go ahead and go from right to left. Now hold on 1 second. Actually, we'll go from left to right. Let's see. So first of all, we got a lot more cereals as you can see today. We got Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. Where do I feel like they belong? I feel like they're a solid B tier. I'm gonna tell you why. I know a lot of people like Reese's Puffs, and I like Reese's Puffs, but I feel like they're like a solid B tier. Probably be towards the bottom, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And then we got Oreos. I feel the same way. B tier also. Even though I do love that theme song though. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Yeah, that jank goes crazy. It's like one of those, if you know that Reese's Puffs theme song that used to always hit back in the day. Well, we got a lot of cereals to go through today, so I'm not gonna spend much time. I'm gonna only spend time on the cereals that really are notable. Apple Jacks. Sadly, Apple Jacks, oh the mighty have fallen. They was probably be right. When I was a kid, they probably be like up here. But unfortunately, as I've gotten older, they're gonna have to be down. I'm just joking, not down there. They're gonna have to be in D tier. Our first D tier. And then we got Cheerios. I would put them in C, but I'm gonna put them in D tier as well, I think. I might change that later, but for right now, I think they belong in D. I'm trying to think, I might change it, but I don't know. And now we got our first ever, not first, the B tier right here. These are gonna be ahead of There we go. Yeah, this still is maker, bro. This one is way better. I can tell it's way better than the other one I had downloaded. This is way better. It's super easy to use. Other one it was just Now we got Cocoa Puffs. The other one. Cocoa Puffs to me, I'm trying to think, is Cocoa Puffs better or worse than Reese's Puffs? I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'm gonna go to Cocoa Puffs is gonna be a B tier, but it's gonna be ahead of. Can I put it ahead of Reese's Puffs? No, I don't think so. No. It doesn't belong ahead. I don't think so. I'm not feeling that one. I don't think it's ahead. And this tier list right here we're gonna make, guys. I think this is gonna be the best tier list on YouTube. The best cereal tier. I can't speak. This is gonna be the best cereal tier list on YouTube, in my opinion. I've been seeing some pretty trash cereal taste to me tier list. But what are y'all doing? Cause y'all be having Fruity Pebbles and D and crap F? Fruity Pebbles and F? D? Bro, what is wrong with you? I'm gonna put Fruity Pebbles where it belongs. I think we all know Fruity Pebbles is gonna belong in A tier. It belongs A. It's not quite S. I explained the rules that what it has to be an S. On last video, I called S Frosty Flakes tier, and I called F Raisin Bran tier. But I changed my mind for this one. I think we're just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna go all the way from Raisin Bran quality, which is basically our F, to all the way to Frosty Flakes quality, which is S tier. We haven't had an S tier yet. We got some Special K fruit and yogurt. I used to like this a lot. When I first got this, it was probably like it was like an A tier when I first got it. But now I'm gonna have to say it's gonna go ahead. I think we're gonna place it up here. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and place it up there. I think that's where it belongs. Not sure. I will change some stuff later. Oh man, oh boy, do I got a story to tell. Hope y'all got your popcorn ready. I got a little short story to tell. Frosty Mini Wheats. Frosty Mini Wheats. This is my first time buying these. Like I bought these before. I thought they were gonna be good because looking at the box, looking at the commercials, like I thought these was gonna be really, really good. I really thought these were gonna be good. I bought the box. I bought two. Luckily, always buy two. I like to buy one thing to try and one thing I know I like. And I'm glad I did. Oh man. I bought these the same day as another cereal that we haven't got to yet on the list. And when I tell you these things are polar opposites, I mean these are polar opposites, man. It was atrocious. One of the worst cereals I ever tasted. Like I'm not even lying to you. When I tell you that I put it in the bowl, I started eating, I was like, hold up. I was like, why does it taste like this? I was like, maybe it'll get better. I don't know, maybe it'll get better. I was thinking it would get better. Spoiler alert, it never did. It never got better. It was horrible. It was almost as bad as Raisin Bran. Yes, it was that bad. I literally put my shoes on, took the entire box out, took it into the. I literally threw the entire box into the trash can. I ain't even feel like taking it back to the store to get my money back. I said, you know what? Just forget about it, bro. I'd rather throw this thing in the trash can and be done with it. Like they was terrible. I don't say people be putting these crap at A tier, B tier, but these were F tier. Like I literally almost threw up trying to eat these. They were freaking horrendous. I'm never buying another box. And now we got our first ever S tier. If you never had Pop Tart cereal, trust me, especially with the strawberry flavor right there, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the Pop Tart cereal, especially with that strawberry flavor, I think they're better than the actual strawberry Pop Tarts, in my opinion. But the Pop Tart cereal is better than I mean not all of them, but some of the actual Pop Tarts. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like them Jinx hit their S tier. If you never had them before, they're S tier. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those series where you might need to buy like at least 2 to 3 boxes. Cause you might eat the first box and the same day, like you might just pour one bowl up. You might go back and get more. You might go buy a bigger bowl so you can get more. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now we got Crave. That is gonna be a. I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go B. Yeah, we're gonna go B. I'm gonna tell you why. Now Crave, I like Crave. They have a pretty nice taste. But what keeps them for SNA is that the milk does not taste very good when you're done with the bowl. Although we are gonna go ahead and put it ahead of these two. The milk just does not taste very good when you're done with it. It just doesn't taste very good. I might change it later, but I think it's pretty solid where it's at. Now we got chocolate frosty flakes, which is a much better version. It's way better than Crave. Crave isn't bad. I still, but because everything in B tier, I want to just say that right now. I will actually buy everything in B tier. And now that I think about it, actually, hold up one second. We're putting Cocoa Puffs in C tier. Because I wouldn't buy Cocoa Puffs. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna buy Cocoa Puffs for real. I mean, I eat if somebody got it for me, but I'm not gonna buy it myself though. That's what C tier is. C tier is. And D tier, the one thing it's pretty obvious. I'm D tier. I'm not. If you buy this for me, it's gonna just sit in there for months. I'm not gonna eat this crap. But hold on one sec. What am I doing? Why is Apple Jacks behind Cheerios? Yeah, I was tweaking out there. I didn't even notice it. I mean, I would have caught it at the end. I would have fixed it then, but still. Let's see. Now we got Life cereal. The original Life cereal. When I first bought this, S tier. But now it is like a solid. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. They always make these things so hard to use sometimes. I don't know why. That's really need to get a. If I had like a laptop or something, it'd probably be a lot easier. Let's see. Now we got Life cinnamon. These are definitely B tier for sure. Oh crap, B tier for sure. But they're not quite placed in the right spot, of course. Not quite placed in the right spot. These are definitely in the top of B tier right now. And now we got Oops All Berries. Oops D tier. Nothing else to say. Captain Crunch Oops All Berries are pretty trash. Like it's self-explanatory. I know some people like them, but me, they're trash. I'm gonna just before we go any further, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not really a fan of most fruit flavored cereals. I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, when you combine fruit with cereal, to me, it just tastes disgusting like 90% of the time. Except for stuff like Fruity Pebbles, which is the best fruit flavored cereal I've ever had in my life. Never had a fruit flavor. I had some today actually. Had the marshmallow version. I didn't put it on this tier list, but if I did, it would easily be a solid like. It's honestly C tier to me. I kind of didn't like it. It's the marshmallows. It just messed up like the taste profile. It messed up like the milk, the way everything was laced. It just messed it up for me. And now we got Captain Crunch, which is going right down in F tier. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It's not going to F tier. Anybody that says Captain Crunch is below B tier, I think you're smoking some. I'm not gonna lie to you. You might be smoking something crazy. I think this kid is why you don't do drugs. When you start to put Captain Crunch as C, and know the C is not for Captain Crunch, put it in D or F. That's how you know, kids. You need to stay away from those drugs. Drugs are not good. So, because we all know us non-drugged up people, we know that Captain Crunch is S tier, one of the best cereals ever. Yes, it can hurt you inside of your mouth. I've heard people say it hurts the inside of their mouth. I mean, I guess it probably could, but I said it's just a skill issue. Oh no. Captain Crunch doesn't need much. I mean, it's self-explanatory. When you eat that drink, as I said, with everything S tier, it makes the milk taste better. They sure do. My goodness, they taste good for the whole series. It's one of them cereals, just like the Pop Tart cereal and the Frosted Flake. It just tastes good for the whole way out. Like the whole time you eating it, it tastes good. And now we got something at the other side of the spectrum. We got Rice freaking Krispies. Rice Krispies are honestly D tier easily. There we go. I think, hold up. There we go. And put them ahead of Cheerios. There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted it to be. That's perfect. D tier. The reason why it's D tier is because of me having to put sugar in my cereal? Like, are you serious, man? I thought I saw somebody walking in my yard for a second. There was just somebody walking down the street. Anyway, like I was saying, Rice Krispies, any cereal, I gotta do extra steps. Like what? Like you telling me I'm just woke up in the morning. Yeah, you're most likely still tired before you go to school, go to work or whatever. Or even if you're not doing anything that day, like you just woke up. You probably just got through brushing your teeth, taking the trash out or whatever. You just made up your bed and you just go in the kitchen. You just hoping to pour some cereal in the bowl, pour the milk in, and you finish the Rice Krispies. They be like, nope. Actually, what you have to do is pour some sugar in the bowl first. Pour the cereal and then the sugar. And you gotta taste it and make sure. Like, now I'm not doing that in the morning, bro. I'm not doing all that. That's too many. At that point, I might as well just freaking cook some waffles or something. Might as well just cook some waffles or go get some pancake mix or something. But at that point, you gotta do all that crap. That's just doing too much. And now we scroll back up. Sorry it took so long. I went on a rant there. Got Cocoa Pebbles, easy S tier. Might be the best chocolate cereal of all time, not gonna lie to you. One of the best chocolate cereals ever made. And there's no question about it. It's one of the best chocolate cereals ever. Ever. It might be, I think it might be. I think Cocoa Pebbles, no, I think I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I only think it's a hot take. Cocoa Pebbles is the best chocolate cereal of all time. Best chocolate. I don't remember my whole entire life ever tasting a chocolate cereal that's ever even come close to tasting as good as mother freaking tasting as good as mother freaking Cocoa Pebbles does. Because Cocoa Puffs on the list, Cocoa Puffs it's just the crappier version of Cocoa Pebbles. I've seen some like what is wrong with you people? I've seen like a lot of tier lists on YouTube, bro. I was watching them before this. I was like, what? Like, why is Cocoa Pebbles so low? Had one guy had Cocoa Pebbles on like F tier or something. I said, what are y'all smoking on? Like, this kids is why you don't do drugs. The best chocolate cereal was behind Cocoa Puffs. Really? I would never in my life would I ever disrespect Cocoa Pebbles by putting it all the way down here with Cocoa Puffs. That's just disrespectful. That's extremely disrespectful. It's ahead of Captain Crunch though, because like I said, best chocolate cereal of all time. It's even ahead of Pop Tart cereal, I would say. It's not quite the best, but it's up there for sure. It earns its spot. Now we got cornflakes. I mean, I'm not even gonna waste your guys' time. I think we all know where this is going. As a Frosty Flakes fan, I think you know where this is going. Yeah, it's just the crappy version of Frosty Flakes. It's for the same reason Rice Krispies is down here. Cornflakes is also down here. It's not the worst one now, but it's down there. It's not the worst, but it's down there. And now we got the double chocolate crave. Where will we place this? Bottom of B. Easy. Because you probably might be asking, hey, if crave tastes good because of the chocolate, you would think with double chocolate, wouldn't that make it taste better? Well, yes, you would be thinking logically in that conclusion. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna lie to you. To tell you the truth, the double chocolate crave, what is this called again? Double chocolate brownie batter. Oh yeah, double chocolate brownie batter. I thought it was gonna be super good, but it's actually worse than a regular crave. It's the chocolate is there, but it's just it's the taste. The taste is just kind of wrong. I don't know what to say. The taste is just wrong. I mean, that's all I can say. It's just wrong. It just doesn't hit right. And now we got the last cereal of the tier list. You guys can tell me what kind of tier list you want me to do next. And if I like the idea, I'll go ahead and do it. And I'll give you like a shout out in the comments. Give you a shout out in the comments or at the end of the video. Give you like a little shout out. Just tell me what you want to do next. I could do it. I mean, it doesn't have to be a food. It doesn't have to be a food tier list. It can be like a music tier list, movie tier list, like whatever. Like it could be anything, pretty much. Just whatever tier. It could be a freaking stuff in your house tier list, like whatever, bro. I'll pretty much. If I like the idea, I'll get around. I'll get around to it and do it. I give you a little shout out. Now we got the last cereal. We got the good old. To make sure I'm reading the correct title. Maple Brown Sugar Chex. Maple Brown Sugar Chex. This cereal right here, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's got potential. It's easily at the top of A tier. While chocolate frosty flakes, I love chocolate. I love a good chocolate cereal, and I love frosty flakes. You would think I like it better, but unfortunately, it just doesn't hit as good as I want it to. And then you got that brown sugar, that maple brown sugar Chex. As a guy who usually hates brown sugar, still I got. But that's a hot take for another day because I got a video on that coming up not too long from now, most likely. Anyway, but for today, we're just gonna tell you maple brown sugar Chex. It has the potential to easily be in the S tier. It has S tier potential, but for right now, I don't think it's ahead of Captain Crunch. I don't think it's ahead of Pop Tarts, Cocoa Pebbles, or anything up there. I don't think it belongs on that level. But to the top of A, it's easily one of the best cereals of all time, guys. That's all I can say. Easily one of the best cereals of all time. I'm not gonna say best cereals of all time, but it's definitely up there, guys. It's up there. Make no mistake. If you buy that drink, it tastes like I'm not gonna lie. It tastes like kind of like you're eating waffles, like you're eating waffles and cereal at the same time somehow. Like I can't. I don't know how to describe it. It's just so tasty. It's delicious. I think that this is the definitive tier list. Of course, at the end of the video, which is coming up in a few seconds, I'm gonna show you guys the full tier list. I know, okay, you guys don't feel like go scrolling back between part 1 and 2 and trying to compare this guy. I know y'all don't want to do that, so I'm gonna do it for y'all. I'm just gonna look through. So we went all the way from Frosted Mini Wheats, which are F tier, but they're not the worst. Of course, we know Raisin Bran's way worse. And then you got Cocoa Pebbles is first. Well, technically second because I didn't put Frosty Flakes with it yet. We know at least I know anyway, Frosty Flakes is the best cereal of all time. So Frosty Flakes is the GOAT cereal. Cocoa Pebbles is the GOAT chocolate cereal. And Pop Tarts and Captain Crunch, Pop Tart cereal and Captain Crunch cereal are also goated. Everything in S tier is GOAT status. Everything in F tier is I wish it didn't exist status. I think we all kind of get it. Yep. All right then. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time on the Coolio Fresher Show. But first up, here's the finished tier list with all the cereals from part 1 and 2 combined.